That's a small one. No, he's not bad. Hey guys, in a new place today. I haven't been here this year, and I might have wasted my time. I come a long ways. You can see the wind has gotten up since I came down the lake. The wind wasn't bad when I left the boat ramp at our private boat ramp. The wind wasn't bad. It was a little bit. You can see it's gotten up. It's chopping. You see how big the lake is here. I'm on the main lake. These are big docks right here. There's 4 or 5 of them up through here, I think. Right here, then if you go up a little further, it's 4 more, so it's 8 of them here. But look what they've done. They put 2x4s. This is the first time I've been down here this year. They put 2x4s across. Now you can see these are bass. You can see it's fish scatter. It's always bass here. All these are bass right here. But over here in this corner, right here, there's some crappie right there. So I've got a cast under that slip. What I done this time was I went back and cast in this open slip and threw back there. But what you got to watch with spot lock, somewhere like this, when the water's this rough, spot lock will give a little bit. All they have is, you know what I'm saying? They say it moves up to 5 feet, but it'll move further than that. I've watched it before. I know it'll move you maybe 10 feet before it cuts in sometimes. It'll go silent and just go off like it went to sleep, and all of a sudden it'll cut on. Now, Sam made a video where he had to adjust that, and when he fished with me, he adjusted my trolling motor. My trolling motor is 100% better. It would go to sleep, but it cut on, it would jerk you out of the boat. It would jerk the boat sideways. Yeah, you had to be careful. It'll throw you in the water. It don't do that no more. Now when it cuts on gently, you know. So yeah, Sam helped me. If you haven't seen that video, Wildlife Adventures, check it out. It'll tell you how to adjust that trolling motor better. Let's see if we can catch another one. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to check a bridge out over here. And then I'm going to go up that bank. I haven't fished that bank this year. And check docks. That bank is steep. Y'all can tell by the wood line. The channel gets close over there. There's a couple docks there I have fished in the past, but there's new docks that have been built in the last year or so that I probably haven't fished. So we're going to check it out and see if we can find some fish in a different place today. I'm using a little bit minnow. I'm still fishing small. If y'all watched Crappie Connection last night was what happened. I watched it. They were talking about the itty bitty swimmer and how small baits you need to use. And they said this time of year they're still going small. So yeah, small's been working good for me, and the cricket and the bug have been working great for me. Hey guys, got another one. There's a minnow bucket in the water back in that corner. maybe these crappie are guarding that minnow bucket. I'm using a azure color in this little bit minnow. This minnow's 1.5 inches. He's a little bit smaller than last one. The first one was about 9.5. That was about 8. I'm using a azure color. The water has just a little bit of color to it, as y'all can see from Debbie. It's not bad. It's about a 2-foot visibility. Azure is a neon blue. Okay, it's a neon blue, and it has red, silver, and blue flake in it. Yeah, it's called firecracker glitter. And I have azure in a couple different baits. It's a good bait, good color. If you got a little stain to the water, even 3-foot visibility and less, it's a good color. Bam. All right, guys. Looks like there's a couple bigger ones in there. I get them to biting. I just caught a small brim. I didn't show y'all. That's a nice one. Hey, that's over 10 inches. There you go. Fish feels hot, guys. The air is cool this morning. It was 56 this morning. Yeah, 56. All right, guys. Yeah, he's small. All right. I checked the bridge out down there, guys. There wasn't nothing really on it. There was a boat sitting on one of the columns. I figured he was still sitting there when I left. I just went out through his life scope checking. Talked to a young man. Said he watches the channel. Appreciate him and watching it. He was crappie fishing, so I looked around a little bit and I left it. Now I come over here because I have fished this dock years ago. I'm trying to remember things. I don't fish down this area much, guys. What I'm saying, I'm going to a little area I haven't fished much. And I know I get caught fishing the same area all the time up here because I know it. And I know where the crappie are. I don't have to go looking. I go searching, just checking docks. But some right here. That's where he came from. They look pretty big, don't they? But you can see he was right there amongst them. That's all bigger he was. I might give it another try or two. Alright guys, so I was leaving here. I thought before I leave, let's throw one more color at him. Just check color change. This is Cutie. He is a cute little fella, but he ain't very big. He's about 7 inches. Let's see, some of them may look bigger. I think some of these are bass though, up in there. Let's see if there's anything else around this. Oh, look here. There's fish right here, under that dock. You ain't gonna get under it either. They might be bigger fish. They got a board across the front. We're gonna try. We're gonna get turned around so we can get under there. Well, he's a little bit nicer. Alright guys, this is the first dock I stopped at. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought, what if I get one to hit a LC shad, you know, a bigger bait, a 2-inch bait, under this dock, because I can skip it on back there easier. Nope. Nope. I threw LC shad, they'd follow it, went back, I switched, I was throwing a different color in this little bit. I went to the killer color, stop it. Let me grab it like this. I don't like to grab them like that. I just feel like I'm hurting them. Maybe I'm not. There you go. I see a lot of people grabbing like that. I just wonder if that's... It'd be good to ask a biologist, wouldn't it? Because you're squeezing his gills. Never fished this dock before, guys. There you go. Killer color, which is a blueback pearl belly. That's a good fish, guy. He's 11-inch fish. Bam. So that's why we move. Now, I know some of you are already thinking, Dennis, how did you come up on that dock? And why did you pick this dock? I picked this dock because it's on a point. See, it's a cove here. I'm going to check that one too. A dock that's on a point is usually the best. Which ones I'm going to check first. And also, it has a big platform. They filled in one of the boat slips. The bigger that platform, the better. So that's why I picked this one first, okay? Then I'll check that one. If it's got a lot of toys around it, floating mats and stuff like that, usually that's a sign. If people are using it a lot, diving, playing in the water, they might hold the crappie during the week. But if people come in on weekends, sometimes they don't like all that activity. I'm really surprised. He hit it and started toward me. Guys, the bites are so soft, I call it, they're just picking it up. They're not hammering it. And all of a sudden my line started coming at me like a bass would do, you know. And I caught up with him. It's a crappie. Ouch! Sharp hook. Now somebody's going to say, Dennis, you had a different color head on. This is a 1/48. Yes, I went to a lighter head. I lost the other one on a brace. Y'all heard me say this. Docks on these main lakes have braces on them. I started in the front and threw back when I first seen the fish. And there's some braces on the front. And sometimes it doesn't pick them up. And I got to looking after I got hung up. And it's a brace. But right there's the fish. They're 32 foot from me. They're back up right under that table. Alright? So I got a skip hard. That's why I tried the LC shad, because it skips better. But they wouldn't pay attention to it, guys. That was chartreuse color, okay? Which is sunshine. Excuse me. No, this is spark. I'm telling you wrong. This is spark. You know why it's spark? Spark's brighter, okay? Sunshine is a chartreuse. This is a fluorescent yellow. It's called spark, alright? So I'm trying a couple different colors. That one's killer. I'm going to throw this away now. Throw it to one side here. That's what I'm doing. And here it goes. I'm going to try OJ. Because we got some color to the water. I think I can get by with it. Alright. So we'll try OJ. Now I do have killer and menace dual colors in this bait. It shoots dual colors good. If I sold more of them, I would put more dual colors in it. But the fathead minnow is the same length. This is 1.5 inches. The fathead minnow is the same length. It's got a bigger body. So a lot of y'all folks are buying that. This is a good bait. It's just got a smaller body than the fathead minnow. At times you want something smaller. I told you that guy I was talking about on the Garmin Guru. I mentioned him because that's some stuff y'all need to watch if you got a live scope. He said he was fishing somewhere in Louisiana. He said he cuts his baits in half sometime. Yeah, that makes them really small. Can you imagine taking a baby shad and cut it in half? Look how thin it make it. Well, you don't need to cut this bait in half. So there you go. This bait's pre-cut. It took multiple casts on the orange, guys. But they would follow it. I seen them chase it once in a while. That time I didn't even see the bait that time. I didn't even see the fish. The wind's pushed me around so bad here. Y'all probably notice I'm in different positions every time. It's because the wind's pushed me in circles. The wind doesn't have any one direction to staying with today. That's not a bad fish. He's 10 inches. All right, guys. I'm going to, just for fun for me, I've enjoyed this. I know I need to do this more often. Just get out and look around. Like I say, I've been to 1, 2, 3, 4 new places today that I haven't fished this year. I've never fished this dock. I went to those docks over, y'all can't see them. On the other side of the lake, there was 8 sets of great big docks. First time I fished them this year. There was fish on them. But y'all seen the boards they put across it? I don't think they done to keep fishermen out. I think they done that to keep people from coming in and using those boat slips. People might be, here's what people might have been doing. There's a marina down here on the left. People might have been putting in at the marina and then parking their boats there overnight and sleeping in them. Yeah, because you got a cover over you. You could pull in there, take a sleeping bag with you, take your food on the boat. We used to do that at Smith Mountain Lake. We'd go up there on a Friday night and pay the campground to park, and we'd tell them what we was going to do. They'd charge us a parking fee, and we'd go out, put a boat in the water, take everything with us, and we spent the weekend on the boat. We fished at night. Then about 4 o'clock in the morning, we went to sleep. We slept about 9 o'clock, then we'd do some bass fishing. Then we'd get in the truck and come home. So, I'm sure a lot of people do that here. And being at a big old boat slips like that and they're empty, who would know? I mean, there's no boats in that one. It was completely empty. I reckon as they sell the houses, you get a boat slip, right? I figure that's what they're doing. Hey guys, appreciate y'all. Thank you. Took you along this morning out searching, looking around. See you there? For y'all local guys, some of y'all local guys have asked me about this end of the lake. I don't fish this end and whatever. And I think some of you are down even further than this, probably another 5 miles down further. You have to do what I done this morning. Look for bigger boathouses. Look for boathouses on points. I wouldn't be afraid to check that boathouse right there too, on the inside of that point, because it's pretty deep right. You see the bank steep going up here? Bank steep going up over there? That docker could have. And the bigger the platform, like that over there too. They filled in the platform. Now I can tell you that's going to be in shallow water where the bank comes down and levels out before it hits the boathouse. But when you got a steep bank like this, guys, so I'm in 17 foot right here. That's what they like. They like a place that they can slide up and down in that dock and get the depth they want for that day. Yep. And they feel safe, I think, too, when deep water's close to them. All right? And that's what that guy said in this video I'm telling you about. You need to go watch. Because he gets asked where most of the crappie are. He said, look at a channel that's coming down, and when it starts leveling out, and it starts dropping a little bit again, he said that's where you want to look for them at. So that break. So, yeah, they like that type of area. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Dennis, see you next time.